Before we dive in, I'd like to ask everybody to take one moment to describe what AI means to you today. You took the courage to sit up front? Can be anything.
I think the start of a lot of automation in the upcoming 5 years, and that we, the world will, our world, one word, automation.
Nice one. Anybody else? Okay, yeah, good one. Another one? Oh yeah, okay, also a good one. Okay, I know I asked for one word, but I'm feeling special today, so I've chosen 3. For me, AI boils down to first magic, because after being in tech for many years, the speed which AI can turn ideas into actual prototypes still amazes me. Even the speed myself, I can do certain tasks at work, it feels like I'm cheating. I will show you an example later on. The second one would be automation. Because to put it plain simple, AI is the next layer of efficiency within your automation. And third would be fear, because with every leap forward comes anxiety, job security, ethics, the unknown basically. Since January this year, 15,000 new AI tools have been launched. Blink and the landscape changes. I follow the AI news daily, and daily is still not enough to keep up with everything going on right now. I think it's okay to feel overwhelmed, but within the next 20, maybe 25 minutes, I will show you what I think is fluff, what is real, and exactly how to get started. Hello, my name is Dees. I'm the head of technology at OO. At OO, we combine strategy, design, and development to build digital products. I myself am responsible for the tech vision, strategy, and innovation. And I do that for OO itself, but also for the clients who trust us with their products. And a little sneak peek. Preparing this presentation, I have to admit something. It was actually a bit harder than I thought it would be, because halfway through, I caught myself using the same bullshit terms as well. If you still see it happening, feel free to throw a AI-generated virtual tomato. Okay, ready? Let's dive in. Let's start at the beginning, because what is AI really? And for the ones who already know, you can zone out for a minute, go to the toilet, maybe play your daily LinkedIn games if you haven't already. For the ones who don't know, let me get you up to speed. Because for the sake of time and also my knowledge, I want to focus on 3 types: machine learning, AI, generative AI, and AI agents. The first one is machine learning. To give it a street definition, this would be pattern finding on historical data. To give an example of this, we have this beautiful Samsung washing machine. I'm not affiliated with them, but just like Donald Trump, I accept any gift. And what this washing machine does, it senses how dirty the clothes are, weighs how heavy they weigh, and based on that, it adjusts water and spin time. And I have to admit, building a washing machine, putting AI in it, and call it the AI eco bubble, it does feel a little bit like surfing this AI hype wave. But if you think about it, it's one button, one job, washing laundry with half the water bill. Why does it matter for the industry today? It is predictive optimization, pure automation. And then generative AI. I think everybody here has been using this in the form of a large language model, ChatGPT, a lot. The street definition here would be predict the next token engine or text in, text out engine. But also for audio or video, this would be text in, audio or video out engines. And to give an example of this, Google Ads, they have a smart bidding system, and based on a certain bidding strategy, they tweak millions of bits in a certain time frame to hit a certain return over ads. Why does it matter to you today? It's your omnipresent text, image, audio, or video even generation AI that feels like magic. And third, in the news a lot over the past year, AI agents. To give it a street definition, this would be autonomous loops which sense, decide, and act toward a certain goal. Oh, wait. This is not a smart bidding system. This is a wrong example. This is, for generative AI, this is a Spotify AI DJ, and it's basically a AI-generated voice which talks in between songs like a radio DJ or presenter. And this was the example for the smart bidding system. Why does it matter for you today? It is autonomous decision-making. So it's AI that decides for itself what to do and actually execute it. This one maybe hits fear a little bit because in Google's case, it moves actual money. Okay, why simple wins? I don't think most companies need fancy, complex AI systems. They need simple but reliable solutions, something which fixes a pain point very well. The same goes for AI agents. It should be one input, one loop, an endless loop of value. If your CTO, tech lead, developer, whoever can't explain the AI agent on a post-it note, it might be too fancy. And talking about agents being simple, I have to admit they could be error-prone. 2 weeks ago, we gave this keynote in Amsterdam, and the group CEO of Shell Logistics, a big logistic company in the Netherlands, was there. And I met Tristan earlier this year, and we had a meeting about Shell Logistics. It was all nice. I went home, and I think it was the next day. I was working on an internal agent, sales agent for OO, which could do cold outreaches based on email addresses. And I had to test it on a person, and the first person who popped up in my mind was Tristan. I was like, hey, can you maybe find all email addresses for Tristan? And it did. It found the Shell Logistics email pattern. It found some old email addresses of his previous companies. But the AI was fairly simple. And it asked, like, I'm not sure if this is his real email address. I could verify it for you. And automatically, it sent out multiple loops of emails, around 30 emails to Tristan. And I just met him. I was like, oh, fuck. Please let this not be his real email address. I got a WhatsApp message from him 4 hours later. And unfortunately, it was. But it was cool about it. And one more important thing, automation, classic robotic process automation follows a flow of steps. And AI intelligence adds sort of a nervous system so that we can sense, decide, and adapt. So AI extends on automation rather than replaces it. Okay, some case studies. I was thinking what to show or tell here because there is a lot going on. And I was like, maybe just start with ChatGPT because a lot of companies can already benefit with ChatGPT and it's less used than you thought it would be. And I can talk about writing emails with ChatGPT. It's a bit boring to talk about, but it does also save a boring task for me. But the one I've been using a lot lately, and this is the one where it feels like I'm cheating at work, is transcripts. And you're probably wondering, transcripts? Yes, transcripts. So at OO, we use Fireflies to transcribe our meetings. And if I now have a brainstorm session or a client meeting with a lot of research plans and next steps, what I can do now, I can grab the transcript, I can upload it in ChatGPT and ask, can you do the research plan for me? And because it has every word of context in the transcript, it works out the research plan better than I could do myself. And another cool thing which we can do now, not too long ago, we had a 2-hour debate with the tech leads of OO of our multi-year tech vision. This is actually where this transcript is from. The first minute was not very efficient, as you can see. But pre-AI, without over-exaggerating, I'd burn at least 2 full days writing out the tech document, the vision document, the strategy, and an action plan. Now, I grab the transcript, I upload it to ChatGPT, I go to the kitchen, I make a coffee, come back, tweak the results for 30 minutes, and then I'm done. And one more cool thing which we can do with transcripts now, sometimes it happens that a marketing person or a tech person couldn't attend the meeting. What I can do now, I can upload a transcript and ask, can you do, a marketing-minded voice couldn't attend, or a tech-minded voice couldn't attend the meeting. Could you maybe give your insights as that person? And it fills out the gap surprisingly well. Okay, we all support hands-free driving, right? Not everybody. Well, Tom, our partnership lead, he does. And Tom does an insane amount of client meetings. So when he jumps into the car, he opens up ChatGPT, he presses voice mode, and he asks, what's the latest on ABC Logistics? What's their size, recent headlines, maybe any supply chain hiccups? And because ChatGPT can access the internet, it can actually find online sources. So you get a 2-minute audio brief back. With key metrics, latest news, and maybe even a fact to break the ice a little. So now Tom, he jumps out of the car with everything he needs to know, which previously would have taken him 30 minutes Googling. How am I doing with the virtual tomatoes? No dodging? No? All right. We're halfway through. I don't know why, but it's not working every time. Okay, another cool example I want to show you is this AI agent of Happy Robots. So what do? They built a agent which hooks into the broker's transport management system, so that you can call a number 24/7 and ask things like, where is my order? Do you have more information on this product? You can even negotiate contract prices. It's pretty cool. So how do they do this? They grab the information from your system. They send that to ChatGPT. They send the output to 11 Labs, which is basically a AI-generated voice, so that you can pick up your phone, ring a number 24/7, and like I said, you can even negotiate contract prices. Let me show you. And because all our budget went to the snacks, we don't have a microphone. Hopefully you can hear it.
Happy Robot, how can I help?
I'm looking at a load in Dallas. Can you tell me more?
Sure, do you see a reference number on that posting?
Okay, so I'm now looking for the reference number. Can't find it.
Hello, are you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking for the number. I can't find it.
No worries, what's the lane and trailer type?
Oh, it was a van.
Got it, what's your MC number?
3460.
Thanks, let me find you guys. You're with Happy Robot Enterprises?
Yeah, that's correct.
Great. When and where is your truck going to be empty?
Somewhere next week in Dallas.
Alrighty. Let me see what I have here. Alright, so I've got a load for you. It's a full truckload with 1 pick and 2 drops. It starts in Dallas, Texas, picking up tomorrow, Saturday, June 14th at 9 a.m. The first drop is in Kansas City, Missouri on Monday, June 16th at 11 p.m. And the final delivery is in Fort Wayne, Indiana on Friday, June 20th at 4 a.m. It's a load of all automotive freight weighing 38,000 pounds. You need a dry van at least 53 feet long. The rate we're asking for is $1,600. Would you like to book this load?
Oof, that's a bit much. Can we negotiate the price?
What rate do you have in mind?
What's the best you can give me?
For now, the best price I can do is the $1,600 I mentioned. If that doesn't work for you, let me know what number you have in mind, and I can try to ask my manager.
Yeah, let's do 1,400.
Can I get your name, please?
Yeah, that's Dees.
Is this a good number to reach you at in case we get disconnected?
Yes, it is. Bye-bye. Okay, now it says it's going to call its manager, but it's not really. It's just another AI-generated voice. And but I'm talking with, this is not a real person. It's an AI-generated voice. And it feels so real because it adds the us. If you wait, it asks you, are you still there? I was blown away by this one. Okay, another one. Have you ever opened SharePoint or Google Drive and asked or searched for contract template, got like 40 results back, clueless which one to use? A lot of companies walk around with this pain for many years. There are only a few who actually do something about this. Files live everywhere. Naming conventions are not followed. And if a new employee starts, a complete new structure or folder is created. So for one of our clients, we're building Project Brain. It's an AI knowledge agent, which lives in your chat environment, for example, Microsoft Teams or Slack. And because it can find information, you can ask it questions like, what's the latest on Project X? How much budget do we have over for this task? Where can I find a certain task? And it knows everything. So it tells you everything you need to know and even points out where the exact file is. And why in Microsoft Teams? Well, now there's no need for a new application. There's no need for a new login. Adoption sticks right away because people are already using that app. And one more important thing here, which I think is an important rule sort of for all AI agents, and this might hit the bingo card a little bit. The solution is LLM agnostic. Why is this important? Well, within 10 minutes, we can swap the large language model with, for example, ChatGPT, Gemini, or even a local run model so that your data is not being sent to OpenAI or Google. And then, cargo ships all over the world arrive too early at ports, resulting in them waiting for hours, sometimes even days, just to dock. While they wait, they burn fuel, waste time, and cause unnecessary emission. Recently, we spoke with Awake AI, and they built a smart technology for this. Their system uses AI whether to check whether when a dock will be free, how busy it is at the port, and when to show up, so that you can sail more slowly. So you don't have to wait in line and you get like a perfect time slot, like an appointment for when to show up. This results in less time being wasted, less fuel being wasted, and it's more economically friendly. Like I said, save one specific pain point very well. That's what Awake is doing. Another sip. Okay, we have been talking a lot about AI right now. And over the past, 10, 20 years, we have been going through this whole digitalization phase. But the companies we speak to with over 200 mil in revenue, they still use physical paper to plan their 80 trucks on a physical board. You can try to let loose your planning agent as much as you want, but that's pretty hard. And we see new models, new AI solutions popping up on our LinkedIn feed daily. And I get it, it's cool, but I don't think the question should be, how can we make them quicker, more efficient, faster? I think the question should be, how can we implement this in a real business? I've been fine-tuning my approach, and this is how I would do it. So the first step, like I said, AI extends on robotic process automation. So the first step would be to draw out your digital landscape. See how the company is operating and visualize everything in flows. You don't need a new model, you need good housekeeping first. Step 2, start cleaning. Ask yourself, do I really need intelligence or just better plumbing? I recently met a person who wanted a GPT magic to rename PDF files. Use AI where uncertainty lives. Language, judgment, predictions, not where a simple, if this happens, then do that, can get the job done. And then, picture one central data core, your single source of truth, surrounded by plug-and-play services, dashboards, apps, at one point your models. So data flows in, is enriched with intelligence, and then flows out to applications people actually enjoy using. So no more siloed CRMs, no more copying, pasting data from ERP to Power BI, one integrated nervous system for the business. And step 4, do not try to boil the ocean unless you're cooking pasta. The water is already salted. Tough crowd. Always good to have some scripted jokes. No. Pick low-hanging fruit. Choose low-hanging fruit. Pick one process, run a sprint-sized pilot, measure the KPI, and then either scale or no-go. Each win funds your next. Okay, to summarize. I don't know what the hell is going wrong with this clicker. Fix the plumbing first, add brains where they matter, and scale one small win at a time. That's how you turn magic in Monday morning results. Nice ChatGPT quote. Okay. So what does this look like in our actual world? So we meet a lot of companies where one employee, sometimes we even had a company who had 4 employees babysit a email inbox, copying, pasting data from, order data from email to an ERP system. This is error prone, frankly, a little bit boring, and it's ripe for automation, right? So we built a order agent. What does this order agent do? It babysits the email inbox, and it watches for emails. So if an email comes in, we can already gather a lot of information. All right. So we see product type, we see quantity, we see dimensions. So with an LLM, we can automatically attributes, which we can find in the email with the ERP date attributes, which we find in the ERP system. So if a order is incomplete, we can automatically draft a reply asking for the missing product types or missing information. Or if an order is complete, we can automatically draft the order to be sent to your ERP system. We learned a very valuable lesson here, which I think goes along with a lot of AI agents. You still need a human in the loop. When pitching this product to CEOs, they pictured incorrect orders or wrong emails. I kind of had to admit with them, ask Tristan with the 30 emails he got from me. But they also expected employee revolt. So you still need a validator step. Like I said, we draft a reply. We do not automatically send it. So a dispatcher still needs to verify the content. Maybe something is wrong, or maybe you can already fill in some gaps. The same with the order. It's not automatically sent. It's drafted so that a dispatcher can verify it. Maybe it knows, oh, this client always wants a certain grade or finish type, so it can fit it in. So we don't need to ask it more information. And then one more thing I wanted to show you. If you have an e-commerce product, nobody likes to write image SEO captions. But if you skip it, Google skips you. So we built a auto describer. So if you upload an image, we can automatically detect with machine learning what's going on. And we can send that to a SEO fine-tuned LLM. So we can describe what's going on in the picture. Result, upload time drops from 2 minutes to 20 seconds. Accessibility increases, and Google actually knows what's going on in the picture. It's a small detail in the process, but it's so effective. Okay, I opened up this presentation with fear being one of the words which describes AI for me. And I did that with a reason, because I think AI is 50% tech and 50% psychology. And I am nowhere near a psychologist, but I can tell you about the transformations I've led. And the first one would be communicate, communicate, communicate. From the start, make it crystal clear what pain points you're fixing, why you're fixing them, what it will bring to the employees. And please use plain language, no AI buzzwords. Make sure to include key users who are in the process. Make them co-owner of the build. If AI skeptics see their colleagues back the tool, adoption sticks. And then, and I think this might even be the most important one and a hard lesson for myself in change management as well, within our very own organization. And I get it. If I would hear the word blockchain, as much as I am hearing AI right now, I would get a certain negative sentiment to AI as well. But if I will show you that, what I want to say, that AI as a tool, AI as a term is overhyped, but as a technology is underutilized. If I will show you that a 20-step flow, which you hated, is now being replaced by a 5-second agent, boom, I'm done. Success sells better than anything. Maybe not sex. Sex sells. No, I'm joking. But success definitely beats talking about it. And I've actually seen making small tweaks in your process have so a big impact. Recently, we were at a machinery manufacturing company. We were talking about AI, what it could do for them. The room was full with old people. No offense, Peter. I love you. And they were a bit grumpy. It was working hard to get any information out of them. But at one point we asked, what is the most annoying task you have? And they completely opened up because everybody hated to write a manual for 4 straight weeks. So handle the human side with the same care as the tech. Okay, let's wrap up. Let's land this burrito. Oh, again. Yeah, visualize the flows, map the data, and automate the obvious. Solve the most annoying task everybody hates. AI is a tool, not glitter. Each win buys your next experiment. Oh, perfect. And then change management, your make or break feature. And I know I opened up with this one, but I follow the AI news daily. I go through the AI-related subreddits. And that's still not enough to keep up with everything going on right now. I think it's okay to feel overwhelmed. But remember, pick one process, run a pilot, measure the KPI, and then either scale or no go. And if I may, to close with one more ChatGPT quote, magic, automation, fear, embrace all 3, and Monday morning will never look the same. Thank you.